Hello and welcome to the fictional track of Dragon Trail. This is not a track that is actually used a lot outside because it's fictional, so only existing in Gran Turismo. But anyways, let's go through the my fastest lap. Here it's a left-hander going into this tricky uphill. Here you're gonna go right, but you must be a little bit careful on the throttle. You can see that I was balancing the throttle a little bit, and you'll see why later on in the race as well. So now going through this full right hander, you have to send it, and here braking really hard into first gear to get the rotation, then back to second gear to get the traction out of the corner. So now it's going a little bit downhill, you get a lot of acceleration coming out of this, and now it's going to be a fast left hander. You need to just brake a little bit, not brake fully, and now it's full speed, so you have to take the corners really well. You don't want to scrub speed at all because it's a long straight coming up, and you don't want to lose any speed going down this straight. And now it's a very tricky right hander. You have to brake really hard. I go into first gear to get the rotation, then second gear again upshifting to get the traction out of the corner. And now coming to the chicane of death. So you will see a lot of deaths in the race later on. Here still attacking full speed. Now you're gonna go all the way to the right hand side, now turning in here, full commitment there. I think I could have taken it a little bit better there. Of course, everyone always says that. I'm also saying that. But now we're coming already to the final right-hander, going into this part here. You want to keep a little bit of a wide line. You don't want to go too close to the right-hand side, but I think I was a bit too wide there, maybe too much of understeer. But anyways, now you stick to the left-hand side, and the line is coming soon already, and this will be a 1:38.5. So this is actually one of my best times, but you can see that my best time is actually just 7/10 away from the leader. I think the first two is just like crazy in a different league there. So definitely I think I could have gotten somewhere in the region of 5th or 6th. So I'm pretty much there. So let's go to the sprint race. Okay, so I'm starting in P7. Not bad, I think I would say. So we can always go in front. So putting in my settings as always, 1.5 for the traction and brake balance. So away we go. So 5 flights, and so let's see. Pretty much good coming out of the line. My teammate is right in front of me. I forgot to mention this, so kudos to him for doing well in the qualifying. Here I can see that someone is beside me, Zap. So here I'm kind of tentative. I don't want to go into my teammate there, and so there were some issues there, and Zap managed to get alongside me, and now you're gonna see I don't know what happened there, and pretty much like Moses parting the sea, I managed to get now to P2. So just lucky from all of the incidences, and now running well. So in the next lap, now in this dead chicane, so Zap managed to get a very good run there. So now we're going side by side into the chicane of death. It is always not a good idea, and here I kind of squeezed Zap there a little bit. I apologize to him already, anyways, we go in P2. So let's go now to lap number 7. Of course, all good things must come to an end. Here taking the right hander, I go too much to the red part of the curb there. You can see just a little bit there, and it was enough to unsettle my car. It was lucky that my car was pointing back in the right direction, so I am losing a lot of positions now. But just pretty much managed to keep in front of Posse. So still in 5th position, but a little bit of damage to my car right now. So in the next lap, you're gonna see I think this is Sky Cloud making a mistake. You can see there. Really unfortunate for him, but P number 4. And so just like that, 10 laps later, coming back in P number 4. Really unfortunate finish to the event there. So almost could have gotten P number 2 if not for the mistake. This track is really hard and unforgiving. But anyways, that's the sprint done. Let's go to the feature race. Alrighty then. So my P4 finish in the sprint is actually one of my better position finish for the sprint. So I should take the positives out of that. So my P4 finish will mean that I start in P number 7 for the feature. So again, a similar P7 start like in the sprint as well. So hopefully we can part the Sea of Moses just like what happened in the sprint race. But anyways, let's go. Obviously there's nothing much going to be happening into the first corner, but anyways, let's keep in this position. We will do a little bit of fast forwards because actually there's going to be a few things happening in this lap. So now Posse right in front of me, but basically it's procession. I think everyone is just trying to be safe. I'm also trying to brake a little bit earlier there. So all going well here. So fast forwarding a little bit. Yep, now going into this sequence of corner, just managed to get in front of Posse, but he gets a better coming out there. But here he kind of understeers into the right there. I think he had a tire offset for me, so therefore I was starting in the mediums. Maybe I had a better tire there, but here I kind of lose a bit of momentum. Posse is coming into the side there, fast forwarding a little bit, of course. But yeah, just managed to get back in front. Now in the chicane of death, yeah, let's see what's going to happen. So I kind of banged the chicane there a little bit. So yeah, now Ross, my mortal nemesis, is going to get past me here. So yeah, all in all, still in the same position. So in the next lap, maybe Ross, I think, had a bit of a moment in the chicane of death. Not too sure, but yeah, so he's coming there. So and I'm going to the outside here. So I know that he was in the hard tires because of the way he was driving. I know he's not that slow. But yeah, so I just managed to get on the outside and now to P number 6. Okay, so the chicane of death again. So I managed to take it quite well there, but kept Eli. Yeah, just tentative there, going there. He didn't make too much of a mistake, but just I managed to get in front of him. So now up to P number 5. Now I'm going to this sequence here, and I just managed to slightly oversteer the car there. You can see the car was rotating a little bit there, so I lost a little bit of momentum, and yeah, kept Eli, just managed to get past again. So status quo. So once again, next lap, the chicane of death. There's going to be 2 people who is affected here. So yeah, we can see there the people are ghosted. So managed to get up to P number 4. So once again in the chicane of death, but this time it's going to be me. Yeah, I just about clipped that left hand side and went to the right hand side there, and yeah, so now with the car damage, Marty is close, very close now, and he's going to get past me eventually. So kudos to him for winning the sprint, and now he's passed me, now down to P number 5. Okay, so now it's going to be the moment for my race to unravel. Yep, actually it's going to be a very similar mistake that I made in the sprint. Again, going to the right hand side of that curb there, and yeah, I think this was my downfall turn, basically. And here, unfortunately, like the sprint, I was actually facing the wrong side of the road there. I'm going to lose much more positions with getting more damage as well. So yeah, dropping down 6 positions. Yeah, really unfortunate there, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's keep going. Now lap number 11, you're gonna see actually someone doing a same mistake like what I did there. So yeah, you can see how easy it is to make the mistake. So lap number 14, back to the chicane of death. I'm gonna make now a mistake. I kind of launched my car from the curbs there into the wall. At this point my tires was crying out loud. Yeah, so now it's gonna be an easy pass there by Hennes, who was already pitted. So speaking about pitting, so I eventually came in lap number 16. So I was going to do a 16 lap of medium and 9 laps of soft. I don't think any other cars did our one stop for medium to soft, but we did a lot in training and we saw that this would work. So eventually I will come back out in pin number 9, but I'm going to get passed by 2 people there. So eventually I didn't gain any positions, so up to pin number 11. So let's use the soft tires. My first victim there is Dougal. Yeah, this is basically just a tire move. Basically that's just what it is. So up 1 position. So in the same part of the track in another lap, now with Zap, yeah, I'm very close to him again. This is because of the tire offset. I'm now running in the soft tires. Yeah, so let's fast forward a little bit as well, taking the slipstream from Zap. I just about managed to get into the, now going to the outside, which would be still in the outside of the next turn, but yeah, Zap gives up the position there, and so up to position P8. So just a few turns later, kept Eli, yeah, made a massive mistake there, so just managed to get to the inside, now to P number 7. Okay, so now back with my nemesis Ross. Yeah, at this point in time my tires are still a little bit stronger than Ross's tires. You can see I kind of jinked to the right and then back to the left. I wanted to get to the inside there, but yeah, I kind of gave up the corner there, but Ross actually went a little bit deep, and I just managed to get that position now coming into the outside. Yeah, and Ross also, yeah, didn't want to fight this too much. P number 6. So unfortunately in the next lap, lap 24, you can see now my tires are crying out loud. On the bottom left, you can see there my tire is almost gone. Yeah, at this point, so Ross is going to the now to the outside. Now I'm in the inside. Yeah, just about managed to stop it there. I kind of banged him a little bit as well, but yeah, down to P number 7. Okay, and then let's go through the final lap then. Yeah, so a very eventful race there. From the qualifying, I think it was one of my better qualifyings as well. Maybe not as strong as last week, but to be honest, I was actually 2/10 faster than my training, all of my training that I've been doing. So I was very happy actually with that lap, although I was starting in P number 7. But regardless, I think for the sprint race, I went all the way up to P number 2, and then I kind of lost it in lap number 7 there with a very uncharacteristic mistake. That's why the title of my video or the thumbnail is also like that. But yeah, so uncharacteristic mistake, but eventually I didn't lose too much positions, just 2 and up to P number 4. So actually one of my better sprint race position finishes. But in the feature itself, I think I did just way too many errors in the chicane of death as well. I think that is pretty much, you can chalk it up to just the way the chicane is built. So I think that is fine. But I was uncharacteristically making mistakes in other parts of the track as well, which I was doing also in training, but usually I don't replicate them in the main race itself. Maybe I just take it a little bit more safer, and maybe that's what I should have done in hindsight. But yeah, it is what it is. I lost the positions, and you can see how much I'm pushing there with the tire as well. But eventually now I'll come back in P number 7. So I couldn't even make the strategy work. In fact, the strategy was actually quite good. That's why you're seeing actually now my teammate, who's gonna get passed by Hannes at the end of the day. But yeah, he also did well, and he's finished in front of me. Kudos to him, of course. Yeah, but yeah, on my race itself, I think P7 is as good as it can get after making all of those mistakes. Confirmation here again, yep, so P number 7, and kudos to my teammate for finishing in P number 4. Good points for the team, of course. But yeah, so I could have just made, and of course my teammate also mentioned this to me, we could have made it work a little bit better, but it is what it is. So now going to the final standings, yep, so still in P number 3 there, but Marty, with winning the both sprint and feature, is doing really well there. So let's see what challenge that he brings to the table. But as always, as I say, I don't usually look at this too much. But regardless, thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.